Hey guys, it's me Sam, and apologies for the mess today. I thought I'd put the glasses on and try and make myself look a little bit more intelligent than normal. Massive fail, yes.
Anyway, today's video is going to be this week's conspiracy theory.
With the new series of Sirens starting here in the UK on Sci-Fi, I thought it would be a great idea to delve into today's conspiracy theory. Are mermaids real? Mermaids, those half-human, half-fish sirens of the sea, legendary creatures shrouded in maritime cultures. The belief in mermaids may have arisen at the very dawn of our species, and those magical figures first appeared in cave paintings in the Stone Age some 30,000 years ago. Nearly every culture on the planet has its own belief in mermaids. The ancient Greeks wrote about a beautiful women of the sea that they called sirens, and had lower body of a fish and would lure sailors to the depths with the siren song. In ancient Eastern cultures, mermaids served as messengers between their husbands and the emperors of the human world.
Even the Aborigines of Australia believe in mermaids and call them Yorks.
In ancient times, mermaids usually brought bad news in the form of shipwrecks, death by drowning, and storms. Even pirates feared them, thinking that they would trick them out of their loot or send their ship to the bottom of the sea out of pure vengeance. You see, this is one of the misconceptions when it comes to mermaids, due to films like Disney's The Little Mermaid and films like Splash, for example, featuring Daryl Anna and Tom Hanks. Was it Tom Hanks? I believe it was Tom Hanks. Well, anyway, films like that are giving us the depiction of mermaids as being beautiful, friendly, happy, nice creatures. But the truth of the matter, if we look back into history and what sailors have said about mermaids, they were pretty nasty creatures. They were basically evil. Siren song is the sound of death, used to drag these unfortunate sailors down to the depths where their flesh would then be eaten. Does Ariel, the Little Mermaid, sound as appealing now? Sailors used to spot mermaids all the time in the past, while many experts write these sightings off as being delirious hallucinations of seamen who have been at sea too long. Others cite the manatee as being a possible culprit, and drinking a bottle of rum or two probably didn't help either. But if this is true, and they were just a figment of people's imaginations, then mermaid sightings surely would have died out, wouldn't they? But that is not the case, as there are alleged sightings even today. Maybe, just maybe, there was some truth to the stories told by sailors from days of old. But if mermaids do exist, where is the proof? And where did they come from? Well, according to a theory called the aquatic ape theory, it appears They could indeed be our ancestors. According to this theory, it states that humans did not evolve from apes, but instead from prehistoric marine animals. Mammals have altered throughout evolution, and when humans were at their most basic form of life, which was pretty much an underdeveloped state, it could easily be changed as time went by. For any creature, the hunt for food either took place on the land or in the water. And although the most common evolutionary theory is that Homo sapiens evolved from apes, it could also be possible that not all Homo sapiens stuck to the land. Some moved to the water. With that, these Homo sapiens would develop adaptations which would make their lives in water easier. One piece of evidence for this theory is the lack of body hair on humans. Yes, we have some hair on our bodies, such as on our heads and other places, but there are only two classes that use hairless mammals, and that is and underwater. So it looks like the hair had to go.
And seeing as it probably just got in the way, I get the feeling it wasn't missed.
Additionally, humans have about 10 times as many fat cells as other mammals of our size. Underwater mammals rely on a layer of fat to keep them warm in the water instead of fur. Furthermore, humans have a descended wings that allows us to breathe not only out of our mouth, but also out of our nose as well. Apart from ourselves, this adaptation is only found in aquatic mammals such as dolphins and seals. Now, us humans have an upright body. We stand on our legs and we walk about on them. We also have arms that we can waggle around if we wish to. Now, having an upright body also gave our ancestors an advantage, especially when it came to reaching the surface of the water to breathe in air, or for keeping our heads above water whilst we waded around in shallow water. As well as that, humans have flexible spines that assist us in swimming. Now, I'd like to go on about swimming, but as we all know, I cannot swim. I can just about doggy paddle. Yeah, the joys of my life. But as you know, we can breaststroke, all sorts. We're swimming, and we have this flexible spine that basically allows us to swim like so, if we choose to. Could it be possible that we developed this type of spine from our aquatic ancestors to assist us with gliding through the water that other land mammals cannot do? Another example of how we differ from other mammals is our hands. Come on, have a look at them. And you see that slight webbing that you have between your fingers and your thumbs? And why do we have that? Even more so, some people are born with extreme webbing that requires surgery to be removed. I can safely say that we definitely did not get this from our ape ancestors, but could we instead have got it from an aquatic ancestor? And while we're talking about hands, have you noticed how wrinkly your fingers get when you're in the bath, or in the sea, or in the swimming pool? Have you ever wondered why this happens, and why it doesn't happen to the rest of our body? Scientists have proven that it aids us so as to be able to pick things up underwater. Basically, it gives us more of a grip on things. And for mermaids, this would be extremely useful. Okay, so we've looked at where mermaids came from, but where is the proof that they still exist? Unfortunately, there is none. But can we really be surprised? The ocean is the lifeblood of our planet, and it covers more than 70% of the surface. Yet 5% of the oceans remain unexplored. As we are probably aware, The ocean is a dangerous place, and no doubt mermaids would be on the menu for many sea creatures. They would have learned to hide and stay clear of danger, hence why they are hard to find and rare to be seen. And they have been seen, as I mentioned earlier, and are still so today. Although you can come across the occasional hoax or manipulated video footage on the internet that does question the existence of mermaids. Okay, so have I convinced you yet? Do you believe in mermaids? If you think no, then that is fine. Mermaids are not real. And yes, it is true, there is no concrete evidence of their existence. But with no disrespect to anyone out there, neither does God, or the gods in my case. The way I see it is like this. If you can be a loyal follower of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, and yes, it is real, and it has thousands of worshippers, the mermaids can be real too. Now, whilst doing my research for this conspiracy theory, I was desperate to find some sort of evidence to help me back up this claim. But there is this one story that really made me stop and think, could this really be real? Back in 2009, locals in the town of Kiryat Yam in Israel claimed to have seen a strange creature offshore in the evening. The first sighting of this strange creature involved a group of friends at the beach. They saw a woman lying in a weird way, and when they approached her, she jumped out into the water, and that is when they saw that she had a fish's tail. Israel's government offered a $1 million reward to anyone that could show concrete proof of this evidence. But so far, this has gone unclaimed. This is despite the video that I'm going to now show you, which was taken in 2013 by two tourists who thought they were filming a seal.
Yeah, man, this is cool. Got a seal on the rock down there? That thing? Yeah. That's a weird looking seal, man. Are you filming this? Yeah. How do you, where's the zoom on this? Yeah, it's that button. Oh, there, I got it. I don't think it's a seal, man. What is that? Oh my God! What is that? Did you just tell me you got that? Did you see that? What? That is not a seal, man! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What the bejeepers was that? Did they really see a mermaid? Or was it just another hoax using clever video skills, CGI, that kind of stuff? But I must admit, to me, very real. But then again, I'm the kind of person that believes that until I've seen it with my own two eyes, who says it doesn't exist? I love the paranormal and the supernatural. I have an avid interest in ghosts and haunted sites. I also have a fascination in vampires and werewolves and other supernatural creatures. So who says mermaids don't exist? They probably do. And on that, I'm going to end there. But I tell you what, he can drag me down to the depths any time. Yes, please. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little conspiracy theory about mermaids. And if you have anything you would like to say about this theory, if you have any comments, questions, thoughts, even if you don't agree, if you don't believe mermaids don't exist, let me know in the comments down below. As usual, if you did enjoy the video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to watching my videos and you'd like to see more conspiracy theories, ghost stories, shopping, please hit that subscribe button. Please do. I will be back later on in the week with this week's ghost story. And as usual, on Sunday I will be doing my weekly catch-up. And it's going to be a special weekly catch-up because I've got a shout-out to do. And I've also got, well actually I've got two shout-outs to do really. But I'll talk more about that on Sunday. And on Saturday, I also play favourites. I completely forget to do it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks again, guys.
You take care. I'll see you all very soon. And until then, I'm going to do one. I am indeed. I'll see you soon. Until then, mwah. Bye for now.
Shit, merman is coming to get you.